which I've never been more honored. What was I honored for? I grew up here, and my grandfather did too, and so did my father. He was born here. So I can say that I've been in Woodstock all my life and all their lives at the beginning of the last century. And so I'm an old Woodstocker, and it's kind of funny that I'm being honored for something. Guy just broke his back over here. He's fine now. We have 3 daughters. This is Sydney, our oldest daughter. Say hi.
Hi everyone.
This is Janie, who's going to talk in a minute.
Hi.
And I'm not really sure why I'm here, because most of the real drudgery, goodbye. Most of the drudgery, I mean the real day-to-day, hour-to-hour work that Janie has done on the environment is her, and not me. I just back it, and I show up for places with her, and I agree with everything that's been said and all of that. But I will say that when I was living here in the 50s and 40s, we were composting back then up in Eastover, up in Birdcliff.
And you had bees.
We had bees, and in fact, our lawn got bigger from the compost. That's how we used it, to extend the lawn, and it actually worked over a number of many years, like 15 or 20. I think that everybody who is a Woodstocker knows what we mean when we talk about the environment, and I'm not here to lecture you on anything, but I am going to let Janie talk for a few minutes about what she does, and just say thank you, and I'll probably hang around here for a while, as long as I'm not stomped and asked for a picture by everybody and autographs. If I can make it to that tent, I'll be happy. But I don't. It's very nice and flattering. But I'm just one of you guys, and lucky enough to have had a nice career in the performing arts. So. As all of you are. Janie, do you want to say a few words? I'm sorry, you can't, honey.
I think it's just such a wonderful thing that Ramsey has started this organization and is leading you to greener pastures and helping all of you understand the ramifications of fracking and the things that could potentially change things permanently here. We have a lot of things that are coming at us, all of us, in our daily lives, and the most important thing is to be educated and informed, and an organization like the Catskill Mountainkeeper is doing that for you. They're getting the information and they're getting it to you, and that's invaluable. That's, if we live in darkness, if we live without information, then we're not going to live well. And unfortunately, that's what too many of us here in this country have been doing for too long. We've been taking for granted the fact that we can put our trash in a bag and it disappears. Well, it's not disappearing. It's going somewhere. And we take for granted that we can turn our lights on and leave them on and just pay the bill. But there's a lot more happening that goes into bringing that electricity into your homes. And don't overheat your homes, don't over air condition your homes, and really try to live more at one with nature. We have to, because we're living unsustainably right now. We can't keep doing it. So this is a fabulous thing that you have here at your fingertips. Use this resource, volunteer, be in touch, make donations, And I don't know that much about their education efforts with kids, but that's where I've been focusing for many years, because our kids are our future. And also what our kids learn, they bring home into their homes, and they can speak their parents' language. You know what I mean? It's like they can go out and learn about all these amazing things, and then, you know, how we're so connected to nature, how we're dependent on nature, and how we have to take care of it. And then when they go home and they enthusiastically share these lessons with their parents, they're bringing their parents along. And that's what we have to keep doing. So, anyway, thank you all. You're amazing for supporting this organization and coming out. Keep it up, and it's great. Oh, here.
So I'll be quick, but I just want to thank my mom and dad and thank all of you for having us here. It's really lovely, and my parents have been so inspiring, and I just feel really happy today. So I hope everybody else feels it.
That'll be $40. And donated to Catskill, yeah. I don't know what else to say except thanks. It's a silly thing to honor me with anything, but it got me up here, and I haven't come up enough recently. And it's just great to look at all of these young people, which is all of you, because I think I'm older than any of you. And to know that I come from a family that could have been all of your parents, and you just remind me of when I was young, and the same kind of, you're all nuts. In the right way. I got a picture of Grandma when she was in her 20s, falling into the Richards pool, Harvey's. Yes, true. Over at, what do they call it? Obis 40, yeah. I used to hand rocks to Harvey Fife, and when he put them in, then Harvey backed his tractor up. This is good driving. Anyway, so, I mean, there are so many memories I have going up to Minister's Place. Do they call it that anymore? Yeah, we used to do that, and Meads Meadow was, nobody knew about it when I was a kid, and we used to spend the nights there in our, just a sleeping bag with my dad, and then my dad got, kind of fresh. No. Then Michael Lang, are you here, Mike?
Yes, he is.
Come here, Mike, I'm going to beat you up again. That little...
This guy hasn't changed in 40 years.
I've always been mad at him for calling it Woodstock when it was in Bethel. And our town of Woodstock just became a hippie-made place with beer cans on the meadows and joints and all this and that. It's his fault. So, and next election it comes up, think of Michael. But I see that it's turned around and that people are still nuts. So, anyway, it's great to see you, Michael.
Great to see you too.
And,
congratulations.
Thank you. And thank you very much for your kind support.
Let's give a huge hand to the Chases. Thank you for everything. And Michael Lang, thank you. Paul, our MC, thank you so much.
That's Weekend Update? I'm Chevy Chase, and you're not.
I'm going to be here for Ramsey again.
Chevy, JD, Sydney Chase. I know I'm inspired. I know I'm going to go home and talk to my kids about environment.